This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to War Thunder. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're finally out of the P-38 Lightning. I hated that plane. You can see I still got one in my inventory, but we have a brand new plane and I'm enjoying this one a lot more. It's the P-51 Mustang, guys. The P-51, the American icon for World War II. The plane that changed everything. I know that there was a few other planes in there, the Lightning being one of them. Once they got the Lightning's kinks ironed out, it was actually pretty formidable. More because of the experience of the pilots than the capabilities of the plane. But the Japanese had a lot of trouble. The Germans initially had energy, well, I'm pretty sure all the way through the war they had energy fighters and the BF-109s and whatnot. So initially the P-38 Lightning struggled against them. By the way, I've been watching a lot of videos on American World War II fighters so that I can give you guys some information. But yeah, so we had the P-38 Lightnings eventually did become pretty formidable with the right pilots. A couple of the best aces of World War II were actually P-38 pilots. That was their preferred choice. So, that should tell you something. However, I'm not. I hate that plane in this game. I cannot get it to do anything. Anybody looks at you, you burn down. It's such a huge target, and it's just not that capable. It's fast. Like if you can boom and zoom, you're golden. But the P-51 is just so much better in every aspect. It's more agile. It's got straight line speed as well. So you can dive down energy fighter style, like we're about to do here. But you can, and then you can run from people, boom and zoom. But you can also get into some turn fights. It's not that inagile. Like it's just a good plane all the way around. Now that guy gets shot down before we get a chance to do anything. So we turn back. This guy's only 1.5 miles out, and we're gonna see if we can't get up here on him and put a couple rounds on him. We do hit him, and we get the kill assist. Didn't actually kill him, but we get the assist. But this is one of my most fun games so far. Now, I know I'm in arcade. For the planes, I think I'm going to stay in arcade. I'm just going to let you guys know that ahead of time. I am done with realistic battles, man. It is just not fun. Like, you get one chance and you die, and you waste so much time. There, we cut the wings off of that old biplane. These 4 20mm cannons just ripping people to shreds. Now, up to this point, all of my planes have had mostly 7.62s on them with the Brownings, but the P-38 had a 20mm cannon, but it was a single 20mm cannon. This has 4 of them, and that's it. So the bad news is it gets 500. I think it's 550 rounds, and you can see I'm diving right down on these guys. I missed all my shots there. It wasn't preferable, but watch, I can actually turn. Get right up behind him. You see my G-force isn't too terrible. It's right 9 to 10 Gs. You know, not crazy. Not blacking out or redding out yet, so that's a good thing. But I'm right on these guys' backside, and we get some hits here. So we're just trying to stay behind them. We take that one down, and we're going to go ahead and try to cut this one down too. Just look at the ability to... I forgot what it was like to be able to actually maneuver your plane. Flying the P-38 was so brutally bad that I just completely forgot what it was like to have an agile plane. Now here we've got to be careful, and you'll see me, I just peel off. Why? Because there's too many friendlies in the area. So I peel off, get a little bit better angle so I ain't got to crash into a friendly, and then I'm coming in hot. Luckily, they finished them before I even had to worry about it. But you can see, we have been able to pretty much own this half of the map. And that's something that I want to stress to you guys. Stick with your people. Because if you don't, you become what those guys just were. Dead. Now that, I didn't get very good shots. Like, sometimes I am just off. And here we're getting shot at, so you'll see me. I dive, I get the throttle open, and you can see I'm just moving all over the place, trying to shake the guy, make sure he's not going to hit me. And I'm going to hug the mountain while increasing my speed, and then I'm going to turn up high trying to get close to my allies to try to get some help. And it looks like it worked. These guys have peeled off a little bit. I'm no longer being shot. And now I'm going to circle back and see if we can't help these guys take somebody down. Don't be afraid to run. That's what I'll tell you, especially in American planes, when you've got the speed, don't be afraid. Now, where we get some hits on them, that's what you get for shooting at me, sunshine. We're circling back. I just love this plane so far. The P-40-E, I loved it. P-400 was okay. It didn't really get along with it too much. It got better as you upgraded it, but this P-51 is so good. It is so good. Now, this guy's ducking down behind the mountain, so we're just going to try to follow him, cut down in behind him, and see if we can't take him down. Now, I will say, it looks like you're getting a little low. Yep, that's a building. You got to love it. Now, we have taken some slight elevator damage in the rear of the plane, but we're doing okay. This plane, not only can it do really well, mobility, maneuverability, all the good stuff, very good firepower with the 420 mils, it's also able to take a little bit of a beating. I have pulled some stuff off in this, especially early on. I've had to land this thing. What does that tell you? First of all, I suck at landing. All right, I make Jingles look like an all-star at landing. Okay, I gave Jingles landing a whole new meaning in a match right before this one, actually, and I literally crashed it into the ground, but it just happened to be close enough to the base that it still repaired me. It took like 5 minutes to repair, or 2.5 minutes. Felt like 5. I think it was 2.5 to repair my plane. They're like, your plane crash landed at your base. We can repair it, or you can abandon it. I was like, I'm not abandoning my Mustang. Sorry. Just not going to do it. But speaking of BF-109, he ran out of energy right at the ground. So you can see we are pretty well controlling. We're trying to get as many people. You can see we've controlled one side of the map and we're moving over to help the other side. And I'm not going to lie. We're not going super fast. We're doing 250, you know, something like that. But I'm just trying to get close enough to help these guys. They got some distance on us really quickly, and you can see the flak start going off. And that's another thing I will say. Watch the flak, guys. Flak will ruin you in these planes. Not even a joke. Like, don't ever go near the enemy airport. I mean, you can get away with it. Oh, hello. Somebody shot at me. I'm not a fan. Let me see what we got down here. We're opening them up, and you are not going to win that fight 90% of the time. You're just not. You got a P-51 Mustang dive bombing you with 4 20mm cannons. A head-on fight is not where you want to be at the front of a Mustang. It just isn't. American planes are specialized for head-ons and energy fighting. They are interceptors, boom and zoomers, and they will, if you come head-on with American planes, you generally die. And steer clear of the tail of a oh, hello. Okay, we'll just circle back. Come on, Spartan. Get that plane turned. There you go. Wait for it. Where'd he go? Okay. Still here. I've lost him. Okay. He's on my 6. Oh, he's up high. He's got 2 of them. I don't like it. There's 2 of them. All right, switch targets. See if we can't take one of these guys down. Aim. Come on, Spartan. Oh, we didn't even get a hit. Come on. What was that? All right. I don't like this. There's 2 of them. There's 1 of me. Those odds are not in my favor. I think it's about time to try to shake these guys, and if I can't shake them, it's time to get loose. So I'm going to hit the deck. Okay? We're going to go for a canyon run, folks. This is why I said this is one of the most fun games that I've played in this so far. And this is straight up. This is like, okay, I'm going to do something that if you try to do and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to be so miserable because you're going to crash into something, and I'm going to be able to pull you out. Now, watch what I do next. I'm still watching the guy in front of me. I'm doing everything I can to keep the guys from shooting me from behind, and so far I've done a pretty reasonable job at it, if you ask me. They haven't really hit me. They're trying, but I don't give up. Oh, no! That's not good. We actually just had a mid-air collision. Now, we're hurting. Definitely not preferable. But, oh good lord, I am in trouble. I am in big, big trouble. Oh, I am really in trouble. But, we're still engaging, because America. Down he goes. Who gets into a collision with somebody and then turns around and shoots somebody? Uh-oh. We're going down. We're going down. Somebody help me. Oh no, we lost a wing. We can still fly it. Come on. Come on. Nope, nope. The other way. Other way. Okay, we're in trouble. But we did everything we could in that fight. And at least we made it a nice crash. We crashed into the bridge. Sorry, pilot. We tried. But as you can see, I am not about that P-38 life. I'll jump into P-400 before I jump back into P-38. So, yeah, that's definitely a thing. But, what do you guys think of that match? I don't think I actually get into the fight before this one's over. Maybe I do. I don't remember. But what do you guys think? Now, a couple of you have asked about controls, what I've done as far as controls. I have literally changed almost nothing from stock controls on this. I have knocked the gunner sensitivity down a little bit, so if I'm in a bomber, it doesn't like immediately go from one side to the other, you know what I mean, when you're aiming, because that's pretty rough. And then the other thing I did is I inverted the Y-axis, I want to say. If you look under your controls, that's all I've done differently. Everything else is the same. I set my guns at 500 meters because that's generally when I start shooting. Because you usually get your little circle at like 400, and I start shooting right before then. And I'm usually really close to being on target with my leads. So that's why that's what my setup is. I'm not great at this game. I'm not going to claim to be great at this game. I do okay. And when I'm against other down he goes. When I'm against other Xbox players, it's not even close. Like I pretty much dominate them. But when I'm against PC players, I've got to be careful. I can't be doing stupid stuff because once they're on your backside, it's hard to shake them. Oh, P-40-E, come on, shoot him down. Oh, this is terrible shooting, Spartan. Ooh, we actually just got strafed by our own teammate. A little bit. That's what happens when you cut in front of somebody. And I kind of lost him. I don't know if he hit the building or hit the rocks or what. So we're just going to try to get up into a fight. And we're not going to make it. It's game over. We win. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. The P-51 Mustang, absolutely incredible. So, oh, are you going to dive me? Come on. Come here. I'll get a couple more hits before this one's over. And mission accomplished. We got 6th on the team with 4 kills, 2 assists. Not bad. And only 1 death. That's a good thing. Only 1 death, guys. So, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video.